Welcome back to the UK Journeyman save. In today's episode, we can confirm whether we will be staying up or getting relegated from League One with Mansfield. If we take a look at the league table, going into it, we've got Blackpool and Boston, who are already relegated. Huddersfield and Grimsby are looking very, very close to it, and we are just above it. There is a couple of teams also around us, like Salford and Wimbledon, maybe even Notts County, that could get drawn into it. But realistically, it's probably us three and Grimsby and Huddersfield who are trying to stay up. So realistically, what is that? It's a 9-point gap. We've got 4 games left of the league. We've got Bristol Rovers and Grimsby today. If we win, well, we've got 9 points. So if we beat Bristol Rovers or even draw against Bristol Rovers, if Grimsby and Huddersfield don't win, we will stay up. So this is why I've left it here. Since you were last with us, we've done okay. We beat Wimbledon in the league, which was great. Obviously, a relegation rival. We did lose to Boston, which was really disappointing. We were the miles better team as well. Not looking at that, but we had a million chances. We easily should have scored. We followed that up, though, thankfully, with a 2-0 win over Notts County, a 1-1 draw over Rotherham. Did lose 2-1 to Bristol, but we did beat Crewe 1-0. So some decent performances. And as you can see, defensively, we are getting a little bit better. Less 4-1s, 3-2s, 2-0s. We're doing okay. So we've got 4 games left of the league. It should be. Yeah, 4 games left of the league. Bristol, Grimsby, Peterborough and Bolton. But today's episode will hopefully just be the 1 or 2 games to confirm our staying up. Obviously, if we win, if Grimsby and Huddersfield were to win their games and we also won, then we would have to be Grimsby. There's a lot of permutations. All we know is today, against Bristol Rovers, potentially we could stay up. Transfer-wise, I don't think anything's happened on the incoming since you were last here, and maybe the only outgoings would be Sweeney going out on loan till the end of the season to Oldham. They're even barely paying any of his wage, unfortunately. We just wanted rid of him. They're not paying any of his wage, just a bit of a fee. So yeah, he's gone out, but he's another one we're looking to get rid of. We've had that whole, these are the players out of contract. So anyone who's 2031 now or later, which is most of the under 21s, obviously most of these are first team players we've just chucked down here while they went out on loan. Like, all these lads are leaving. We've still got a decent bit of money in the kitty already, with 25 grand available because of the big sales that we did to Farrell and to the right back. So there's still money there. There's a couple of under 18s leaving as well, so that'll free up a little bit more money as well because they're on actual deals. So yeah, there's lots of players leaving. We should have a much smaller squad. Obviously, all the loans will be going as well. So we won't have a massive squad going into the new year, but we'll hopefully have, or into the new season, but we'll hopefully have a lot more money to work with. We'll have all of those players leaving. There's players here at the club now that are tied down, like Isaiah Jones, King, and Ara Marcus. I'll be trying to move those on as well. They're just not good enough. But this is the team we're going with for the Bristol Rovers game. We've got Will Mannion in goal. We've got a back four, Rico Henry, who has decided to retire. So he joined us, played about 3 games, and decided, you know what? I think I'm done. I'm packing it in. So he clearly hasn't enjoyed his time here. He's an old dog. He doesn't want to learn new tricks playing right back, but he's playing there today, and hopefully in his last gasp as a footballer, he can try and keep us up. We've got Montgomery and Stevenson at centre half, Leon at left back, a midfield 2 of Graham and Lindoris. We did bring Shane Roddy back into the side after his injury. He got injured straight away, so hopefully he can get over his injury issues next season, and we might be able to involve him a bit more. We've got Philip on the right, Knight on the left, and then a front 2 of Snape and Mahuka. Snape still somehow our top goal scorer. He's actually done okay for a lad who's not that good. 12 goals in 42 appearances is really not that bad. But like I say, we can, I think, confirm our safety in today's game. Obviously, we'll play as many games as needed. It could be 1, could be 4 games, could be a massive episode. But yes, we can avoid relegation with a win because the other teams would need to win. Actually, I think if we won, only Grimsby could still stay up. They would have to win their game though. But if Huddersfield won, they would still be too far behind, I think, because because we're 9 points ahead of Grimsby. So if we won and they won, it'd still be 9 points, and Huddersfield's 10. So that would be, was it Huddersfield? It was one of the other teams. They'd be relegated. So we'll keep an eye on that. Obviously, if we draw and Grimsby and Huddersfield don't win, that would be 10 points as well. So yeah, because even if Huddersfield drew, they would still be 10 points behind. Grimsby would be still 10 points. So or would become 10 points. So yeah, as long as they lose, as long as Grimsby don't win, I think we go up. I think we stay up, not go up. If we lose and they win, then it definitely creates a different scenario. So realistically, what we've got to do is just focus on ourselves and try and win. And Mahuka is at a howler. He's at a Mahowler. And that's a decent save from Man United. I mean, it wasn't a great effort, but we've let them in. Bristol Rovers, definitely no slouches. And thankfully, we've just about gotten away with it. But yeah, where are Bristol Rovers in the league, actually? Let's pull this up. Where are they in the league? They are... Okay, so they're 15th, so they're not actually that great. We'll see how the other teams are getting on. Who are we looking out for? We're looking out for Huddersfield, so they're playing at home to Wigan. I don't see Grimsby. Grimsby are at home to Bristol City, who are a good side. So a very good chance for us to... there's two Bristol clubs involved today. Two very good chance for us to get the win here, and that should just about do it. Obviously, we've done well, I think, to get ourselves out of this relegation zone. I mean, with how far away we are, I don't really see Grimsby all of a sudden picking up enough wins anyway. Oh, it's Hayden Snape, but Mahuka with a... I don't know what's up with all these Rabonas we keep seeing. Mahuka went for a Rabona shot. Or was it a cross that got blocked? I don't know what he was doing. But either way, it's fell to Snape, who's got another goal to his tally. And that could be the goal that keeps us up. At the minute, it is 1-0 to the Mansfield Town. Is it the what do they call themselves? It's not. Is it the Stags? It might be the Stags. I know they've got a big stag on the badge, just like Hartlepool do. We used to have a big wheel, but now it's a stag. We're definitely not the better side this game, though. I think we just caught them... another effort from distance over. I think we just caught them off guard. At the minute, though, I think as it stands, we would be going up. I want this to just stay expanded. I just want to see the results. I don't want to see the other team's formation. I couldn't care less. Or I don't even care about our formation. I can see it at the bottom. I just want to see this. Ideally, you'd want your team here. Or I guess no, you can have your team here, the other team there, and then like the results of the table down this side. I wish you could customize it and it just stays the same, but there's enough bugs as is. We don't really need to be adding customizations onto it. See, this is where we need better players on the wing, because a winger in that space with that, with those options should be doing better. Henry does well to win it back twice into Graham, back to Philip, who, like I say, is playing for a bit of a contract at the minute. He's as it stands, he's out of contract at Palace. And he's someone I'd definitely look to bring in. He's not been unbelievable, but I think as an option, he would definitely not be bad. We have actually signed one player on a pre-contract, so I'll go over that after we exit the game, if I remember. But we'll obviously take a closer look at him once the summer rolls around. So next episode, regardless of what happens today, will be the new transfer window, and we will have a lot of work on our hands. But hopefully it'll be as a League One side. As it stands, that's looking like the likely scenario. Mahuka with an effort, blocked, and it's still 1-0. But we're looking okay. I know we've had a little bit of some worrying times, but as it stands, yeah, we've been all right. I keep trying to expand this thing, and it's not remembering it. Snape with the ball, racing down the wing. He is obviously naturally a winger, but he didn't play very well at the wing, so we played him up front, and his pace alone gets him goals, and he doesn't do much in the. The problem is he doesn't do a lot in the match other than the pace. And he's definitely someone, I know he's a top scorer, so it's like a weird thing to say. He's definitely someone I want to replace. Like, I'm not going to get rid of him. I'll definitely keep him in the squad. But I think we need to be getting a better striker in. But if it's not the end of the world if we have to stick with him, because he clearly can score goals. And to be fair, most of these goals he's scored have been under me. So if you think about how many goals he would have got over a full season, he may have got close to 20. If he's, at 13 now, and he's only played, like, a third of the season with me, or maybe half the season, I think he could have reached 20. I don't think he had... I mean, he was definitely top scorer when I arrived, but he didn't have loads. I don't think any of the team had a lot. Mannion's got to do better. We need a new goalkeeper in the summer. That's one of the more obvious positions. He's made a couple of decent saves, but he's done poorly there. But he should be catching that and not palming it back out. It's 1-1, and unfortunately that could be us requiring another game. But like I say, a draw could be enough if results go our way. We don't know how the other sides... Grimsby and Huddersfield are both losing. So I think a draw, actually, as it stands, would be enough to secure our safety, which would be immense. It would confirm them going down. But Huddersfield are actually winning their game now. They were drawn, then they're winning. So Huddersfield are actually the ones who were trying to stay up, not Grimsby. I think a loss for Grimsby today would confirm their relegation, and Huddersfield, if they win, would stay in. Hopefully... whoever's playing Huddersfield can get a goal. But hopefully we can get a goal. Rod Knight plays it into Phillip. And Phillip's onside. I thought he might have been off, but Ryan Phillips there. It's his first goal for the football club. And what a goal it is. It could be the goal that confirms our staying up. Because I think if Huddersfield win, we would still be staying up regardless of whether they do. It's really what happens in the other game. We're not going to make any subs. We're not going to change anything. I know there's some tired legs, but we are seeing this out. And with not long left, we are keeping an eye on the other results, but we're also hoping we get the 3 points. This could be it. This could be our safety. If I've worked the maths out right, which every chance I haven't, I think this is us staying up. It's a massive victory. Have we stayed up? Is that enough to stay up? I don't know. It doesn't look like it by what the sentence is. Is that enough to stay up? Was that 9 points with 3 games? No, 10 points with 3 games. The only reason it's not confirmed is because we've actually gone above Wimbledon. Yes, we have avoided relegation. I just missed the big word and I was trying to work out the maths. So that's it. We've done it. It was a little bit anticlimactic, but we have done it. Ryan Phillip with a late goal. Oh, it's good because the goalkeeper's got injured and we don't have another one. So he's going to be out for a bit. But yeah, thank God we've done it. We've avoided relegation. Brilliant stuff. What I'm going to do now, because the other games don't matter. We've already stayed up, so the other games aren't going to matter. I'm going to go play the other 3 off camera. We'll come back and we'll discuss our plans for next season. But we've done it. We did what we needed. And Ryan Phillip, with his first goal for the club, his only goal for the club, as it stands, the man to keep us up. I think, provided he is out of contract, we go in for this boy just as a sign of appreciation. And he's also a good player. He's got potential. We're going in for this boy if we can get him, if they don't give him a new deal. But yeah, that's brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Right, let's go play these remaining 3 games off camera. So I think it's not guaranteed. Grimsby are down, but Huddersfield could still stay up. Wimbledon could still go down, but it's probably going to be Huddersfield. But yeah, like I said, we'll go play these 3 off camera. We'll come back and talk about how we're going to build the squad and everything for next season. Well, as you can see, the weight of a relegation lifting off us has lifted a massive weight off our shoulders. We actually won our last 3 games. We beat Grimsby 4-0. Hayden Snape getting 2. There's going to be a theme here. We beat Peterborough 2-0. Snape did not get 1. I thought he did. But we did beat Bolton 2-1 and Snape scored. So, yeah, Peterborough were top of the league as well when we beat them. I couldn't believe the results. Beating Grimsby wasn't a massive surprise because they were down in the relegation zone. But yeah, we've done absolutely brilliantly. Overall, we've actually finished much higher than just avoiding relegation. Where is the league table? There we go. We finished 18th in the end, winning our last 5 games. So brilliant end to the season. Really kept us up. As you can see, the bottom 4 getting relegated. Grimsby finished bottom behind Blackpool, Huddersfield and Boston. So they're all going down. Portsmouth won the league. Blackburn are also getting promoted. And then Bolton, Peterborough, Bristol and Colchester all playing in the playoffs. So if we want to close the gap between where we finish this season and next season, we're looking like another 20 points, so to speak. So that would be, turning those 20 games in 20 losses into draws? I think 20 losses, we won't lose that many games next season. I don't think we'll concede as many goals. Hopefully we'll score a lot more, though. We're not miles away from some of the teams up near the top. It's more the goals conceded is too high. As you can see, we're down near this end. So thankfully we've done just enough, though, to stay up. We've scored a lot more than the teams around us, except for Salford, who score nearly as many as they concede. But like the teams around us, we actually scored quite a lot. We did lose a lot of games and we did draw a lot, but we won a lot as well. So well, I guess we kind of done both. We didn't draw too many games. We usually won or lost them, so that's not too bad. We weren't like, because you see teams down here, they draw a lot of games, but we just won a lot more, which is great. So overall, happy with that. We've done the job, and yeah, other things in the ongoing. We got our Continental C. We're now studying for our Continental B. So as you can see, that's improved the national, our reputation up to national. And some of our attributes are up, and we also have the budget. Let's go look at the budget. A few things have happened, blah, blah, blah. Squad planning, we don't care. So I think, I can't remember exactly, but there was around 80k or something in the wage bill, and we were using up 60 odd or 55 or something like that. Let's just see what we're getting. We didn't have any transfer budget. Let's just see what we're getting. I'll take it. It's not the biggest transfer budget, but a wage bill of a budget of 115k, a transfer budget of 120k. I'm not bothered with that. That's all right. We'll take that. So that means recruitment-wise, we currently have 25 grand we can bring in. However, that's 25 grand plus all of the exits. So all of the loans go in, and then all of these under 21. So we've got enough money to go and get players now, and then we've also got enough money to improve upon it. So yeah, obviously next episode we'll have all of this sorted, so we'll know exactly who's here next year, who we're looking to move on, who we're looking to leave. Like people like Kelly, they're youngsters with potential, but they're never going to realise it here, are they? So we'll happily let them go. But yeah, that's going to do it for now. So next episode will be the transfer special. We'll pick up right where we left off here. We'll go over the squad. We'll go over our plans, and hopefully bring in a squad that can start to challenge up here. Whether we'll get playoffs next year, I don't know. It really just depends how good a summer we have. But we've got a big rebuild job on the hands. We've probably already done about two rebuilds, 2 transfer windows worth of rebuilds so far. But we've got more to do because some of the players we brought in aren't good enough, and we've got positions we need to improve on. But clearly, we're doing okay. But obviously, the loans that have been a big part of the turnaround in January are all leaving. So we've definitely got a lot of work to do. We'll cover exactly what that work will be in the next episode, and hopefully I'll see you for that. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the UK Journeyman, and I'll see you all for more very soon.